morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have kind of a fun video idea for you. It is my most easy reach perfumes versus my least easy reach perfume. So I'm going to share with you my 10 easiest reaches from my entire collection, and then I also have 6 that I find not very easy reaches. It doesn't mean I don't like those ones, it's just for some reason I don't find them very easy to reach for. And I always get people asking me this question. A lot of people have been writing me lately actually and asking me, what are your easiest reaches? So I thought this would be a great topic. And if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk mostly about perfume. We also sometimes do a little bit of minimalism, decluttering, decorating, home decor, that kind of thing. So if you're into that, make sure to head on down, hit the subscribe button, and also feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram. I would love to see you over there. And with that out of the way, let's get started in today's video. And also please comment down below and let me know what is your easiest to reach fragrance. And now let's get into it. All right, hi guys, welcome back. I'm in such a good mood because of this coffee mug. This is the cutest coffee mug I've ever found. It was $2.97 at Walmart. That is a crazy deal for a mug. I'm always looking for a cute, like, festive coffee mug that isn't too like ho 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 reindeer, you know? Like, I don't want something that is like red and green and like super loud. And this is just the cutest coffee cup ever. And I love that it says "'Tis the season" across the top, because it's just the right amount of like festivity. And then if you look really close, the mug actually has like, it looks like a little sweater, like a cable knit sweater, and it's pink. It's like the perfect shade of pink, like my favorite color. Perfectly matches my decor. I'm just way too excited about this coffee mug, and it was such a steal and I couldn't believe I found it. So I'm just sipping on some coffee with oat milk, of course. Also, you guys, if you're wondering about this snow globe, I did just feature this in my last video that I did that was a bedroom organization and clean with me, and I got it from HomeSense. It was $19, and I am just mesmerized by the little snowflakes. I really, really like it. Super cute. Also, it's pink, so it fits my decor and it's adorable. And then I'm also burning a winter white candle from, it says Sand and Paws. So this is supposed to neutralize pet odor apparently, which I'm not too concerned about because my cat isn't that smelly. But I just kind of wanted to get festive and get in the holiday season. And to be honest, these kind of candles are not my favorite. Like, I don't like the scent of like pine and whatever, like your typical winter candle. I prefer like gourmand smells and vanilla and mint and stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to kind of get festive, so I figured I'd get a winter candle for today's video. So my first easy reach is Brazilian Crush CHEIROSA 40, and this is their black amber and vanilla woods scented fragrance. And this has been such an easy grab and go for me, you guys. Let me show you how much is missing already. So I've only had this for about a month maybe, and that is the dent I've put into it. So that's pretty significant. And granted, this is a body spray, so you do have to spray a little bit more. It's not quite as bold or long lasting as a perfume, but what this really smells like to me, this smells a lot like the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. If you like 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods, you will probably really like this. Also, you guys, what this has reminded me of and what this really makes me miss is Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer. This smells quite similar to Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer. I would say Midnight Shimmer is a little bit more perfumey. It has jasmine in it, I think. It's a little more probably heavy on the vanilla. This one's like a little bit more fruity, woody, but I do really like it, and it's just such an easy grab. And I love easy grab perfumes because you don't have to think too hard about them. You can just throw them on and go. My next easy reach is KAYALI Vanilla 28. I'm gonna go through these pretty quickly because I don't want this video to be too repetitive, because I have talked about KAYALI in a couple of recent videos. But this is KAYALI Vanilla 28. This is a brown sugar vanilla orchid fragrance. It's amazing. I'm actually gonna take the lid off here, and it's, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And the issue with this perfume is it is always sold out, like chronically sold out. It's really hard to find a bottle of this in Canada. So I'm kind of scared to run out of it because I do love this perfume so much, and it is such an easy reach. And if I knew that I could get a backup pretty easily, I'd probably wear it a lot more. I don't want to run out. So yeah, it's one of the easiest, prettiest, most feminine, sweet fragrances in my whole collection. So yeah, that is KAYALI Vanilla 28. The next one that I find to be a pretty easy reach is Black Opium from Yves Saint Laurent. This is the original, and of course I think pretty much all the Black Opiums are easy reaches. I really do think that. I have a friend who likes the Floral Shock, and she finds that one to be a pretty easy reach. Nuit Blanche, I remember, would have been a great easy reach, really beautiful. Neon was an easy reach. Like, all of these perfumes are just so good. They're just good and easy, you know. They're not too strong, they're not too overpowering, they don't smell niche, they don't smell like challenging or, you know, like something like Intense Cafe, which people compare this a lot to. I found, like, I used to have Roses Vanille and Roses Musk and Intense Cafe, and I find that this is an easier reach than all of those ones. Like, yeah, this one's just sweeter. It's more everyday. It's not too strong. It's not too overpowering. It doesn't give me a headache. It's just like a really easy reach, and it's sweet, coffee, fruity, vanilla. I just love it. So yeah, I think this perfume gets a lot of hate from some people, and it's kind of like old news, whatever, but I really love this perfume, you guys, and because it is so sweet and girly and easy, I do find that it's a very easy reach for me if I don't know what to wear. The next one that I find to be a pretty easy reach is Oriana from Parfums de Marly, and this, it's kind of unfortunate that this is an easy reach because it's a very expensive easy reach, and I wouldn't want to like power through this bottle and have to buy a backup by any means, so I'm gonna try to take my time with this one, but I do find this to be a very, very easy reach. So this is a Orange Blossom Neroli fruity fragrance that also has marshmallow and chantilly cream. So it's a very creamy, feminine, bright, sweet, girly, marshmallowy, fluffy kind of fragrance, and I really, really enjoy it. Actually, let me take the lid off here. So here's the bottle up close, super pretty. And yeah, I really, really like this, you guys. There's something very elegant about it. It's not just a soft, fluffy, fruity fragrance. There's something very elegant about it, and I think it's the ambrette and the chantilly cream that's in there. It's not like your generic kind of ice cream smelling note. It's very, it smells kind of elevated to me. I really, really like this, you guys, and I don't know if you can tell, let's put it up to the candle, but I've already put a pretty good dent in here, and I've only had this for a couple of months, and I mean, that's pretty good considering I've gotten a few new perfumes over the last month or two. I find this, if I don't know what to wear and I want to smell sweet, girly, feminine, flirty, I grab for this one, and it does not disappoint, and I get pretty good performance from it. No complaints with this one. I really, really like it. So it's too bad that it's a very expensive easy reach, but it is a very easy reach for me. The next one that is a pretty easy reach is Girl of Now from ELIE SAAB, and a lot of people ask me, whenever people ask me what are your easiest reach perfumes, this is one that always comes to mind, and this is a pistachio, almond, I think pear perhaps, but it's like an almond sweet, nutty kind of a perfume. Very, very powerful, very, very sweet. A little bit goes a long way. You certainly don't need much of this. At times, I have thought it was actually too sweet for me, and that was the reason that I actually decluttered this a couple of times already. Like, I owned it a couple of years ago, thought it was too sweet, let it go. Brought it back, thought it was too sweet, let it go. I have learned my lesson. I'm not decluttering this anymore, even if I have days that it plays with my head and I think, oh, it's too sweet, because you guys, to be honest, this is, if I don't know what to wear and I'm going out for the afternoon, this is one that I find is a very, very easy reach to just throw on. I think because it is so pleasing, it is so sweet, it is so feminine, it has such good performance. It's one of those mass-pleasing fragrances that you just can't go wrong with. And yes, it is very, very sweet, but for some reason I find it a very easy reach. So that is ELIE SAAB Girl of Now. The next one that is a really easy reach for me, and I don't reach for it enough these days, is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. This is the 2017 version, and I wish I could link it for you guys, but unfortunately this version is discontinued, and the new one that just came out in 2021, if you follow my channel, or if you're a perfume connoisseur, well, everyone has a different opinion, but in my opinion, the new one is not as good as this one. This is just a beautiful, sweet, very sophisticated, elegant, good performing orange, rose, patchouli fragrance, and I feel like this is probably the last of this kind. I hope not, but I feel like this is like the last of its kind that you're going to see from the Miss Dior line, because the new one is just leaps and bounds different. It is so different. It's not even a ghost of this perfume. It's a completely different scent profile. It doesn't have very good performance. Some people say it does, but I think the majority of people say it's quite light, doesn't last. Very, very soft. It's pretty, it's feminine. Anyways, I'm not going to compare them too much because this is not about a comparison. This is about this perfume. But this is one of my favorite perfumes of all time. And I have actually 5 backup bottles. And yeah, so this is one of my easiest reaches. The reason I don't reach for it as much anymore these days is because I do have a lot of new perfumes that I've been trying out. And also because I'm kind of scared to run out. Even though I have backups, I'm still kind of scared to run out of this one. But I need to make myself wear it more often because it is incredible, and I love this fragrance, and it is definitely an easy reach, super posh, super sweet, super beautiful. That is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum 2017. My next easy reach is Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. Again, sorry for the repetitiveness, you guys, but if they're my favorite, they tend to end up in a lot of videos, and this is just a super easy reach. If I don't know what to wear, I want to smell pretty, feminine, soft, comforting. This is just a really beautiful, easy to wear perfume. Doesn't overpower, doesn't give a headache. This is pleasant and enjoyable every single time I wear it, every single time. This is like a no-fail perfume. I also love the bottle. I haven't talked about the Guerlain bottles in a while because I don't know, I guess when I first got it, I thought they were so special, you know, and now I've had it for so long that the novelty wears off, but this is truly one of the nicest perfume bottles as well. Very elegant, very regal looking. Yeah, so this is a lavender vanilla, pleasant, and truly, like, the best word to describe it, I think, is beautiful. So that is Mon Guerlain. The next fragrance that I find is a very easy reach, and it's a new one to my collection, is Poison Girl from Christian Dior. It is a dark sort of smelling like creamsicle almond fragrance. And by the way, this is the Eau de Parfum, not the Eau de Toilette. The Eau de Toilette is a little bit lighter, a little bit more citrusy. This one's a little bit heavier in that sort of like deep almond vanillic component, and it does have slightly better lasting power. It's not a beast, it's not crazy for performance, but it is slightly better. I thought I would only want this for date nights. I thought this would only be like a sexy nighttime going out date night perfume, and actually this is one of my easiest reaches for any time in the cooler weather if I don't know what to wear, or I'm spending a nice evening in with my partner and I just want to smell like girly, feminine, cozy, whatever. This is one that I reach for, and it does not disappoint. I thoroughly enjoy wearing this every single time, and I think that's the hallmark of an easy grab and go perfume. It's something you enjoy wearing every single time. It doesn't challenge you. It's not potentially headache inducing. It's not too special or too unique or too... I'm finding out, you guys, that with niche fragrances, I'm really finding out that a big part of me kind of prefers designer. I'm not gonna lie, because I find a lot of designer perfumes to be easier to wear. Yeah, they're designed for the masses, so call me basic if you like, but I really like these basic, easy reaches. So this is a beautiful one, and yeah, I just really like it, and I've already put a pretty good dent in it too. I've only had it for, I don't know, a month or something, and I've already put a dent in it, so yeah, liking this one. My next easy reach is Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette, and truth be told, you guys, pretty much all of my Chanel perfumes are easy reaches. I have Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche, I have the Eau de Parfum, although I'm thinking of letting the Eau de Parfum go because it's very similar to this one and I don't really know if I need both. Also, my Coco Mademoiselle I find to be a very easy reach. My Gabrielle Essence, pretty much all my Chanels are an easy everyday perfume if I don't know what to wear. And I never thought I would say this, you guys, but I'm actually contemplating the Chance Eau Tendre. I don't know what happened. You know how your tastes change over time? If you watch my channel, you know that historically the Chance Eau Tendre was the only one I didn't really care for. And something happened, I don't know, my taste changed, or maybe I just smelled it in a new light, I don't know. But I had a little decant here and I was smelling it and I can't get enough of it now all of a sudden. So I don't know what happened, but I'm really contemplating getting the Chance Eau Tendre, Eau de Parfum, or Eau de Toilette. Both of those are very, very, like, I think they're obviously very easy reaches. They're super popular. But yeah, so back to this one. This is a very easy reach for me as well, as evidenced by the dent that's in there. Haven't worn it as much lately. I had too many new perfumes come into my life over the summertime and this one kind of sat on the back burner, but this is just a fruity patchouli. I think there's maybe some pink pepper. There's fruity notes, there's citrus notes, there's floral notes. It's a little bit powdery and it has that underlying DNA, that underlying beautiful Chanel DNA. And it's fresh, fruity, girly, flirty, sophisticated, classy. everything. It's just a very good, well-rounded, easy grab and go perfume. And my last easy reach is Flowerbomb from Viktor and ROLF. And actually, you guys, I have a ton more easy reaches in my collection. I just didn't want this video to be like miles long, so I've already shared with you 10, and there's lots more. But this is also another easy reach. This is my perfume that I have worn the longest out of any that I currently have in my collection. It was the fragrance I was wearing when I met my partner, so it's got lots of good memories. And this is a beautiful perfume with good performance. It's a sweet tea fragrance. It's actually got tea leaves. I believe that there's orchid. It's just a very feminine and sort of confident, flirty, sexy perfume. Such an easy reach. If I don't know what to wear and I just want to smell good and maybe it's a date night or something, in fact, I pretty much never wear this during the day. This would be like an easy reach nighttime scent for me. But yeah, if I don't know what to wear and I have a date, this is one that I grab for without thinking twice because I just know that it works, you know? It's just like a no-brainer. So Viktor and ROLF Flowerbomb. So now let's get into my least easy reaches. So these are the perfumes that for some reason I don't reach for all the time or very often. And I will tell you the reasons. And just as a disclaimer, just because something is not an easy reach does not mean that you're gonna let it go or it's not a good perfume. So my first not easy reach is Tiffany & Co. Intense. And it comes in this beautiful bottle that looks like a diamond, appropriate for the brand. And this is such an incredible, beautiful, feminine, powdery, I think vanillic fragrance. I think there's benzoin in here as well. There's iris. Let me just actually take the lid off. And this is one that I had in my collection a year and a half, 2 years ago. I accidentally dropped it. I broke the atomizer and then I just took forever to replace it. But oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And I don't know if I just have to make myself wear it more, or I don't know what the issue is. I don't know why I don't reach for this one. I think because it just smells very glamorous to me. Like, I think a lot of people consider the Tiffany perfumes are very easy reaches, and I think that might be true for the Eau de Parfum and the sheer, but for some reason, this one for me is a little bit more glamorous. Like, this to me is a glamorous perfume, like black cocktail dress, pearls, high heels. I don't know why. That's just how I see this one. So I think that's why I don't reach for it very often. And it's beautiful and I love it, and I don't think I should let go of it because I do love it and I loved it enough to bring it back. You know what I mean? And it smells really good. It has good longevity. Very pretty. It's just what I would consider a very pretty perfume and also a little bit glamorous. So I think that's why I don't reach for it, but it's beautiful and I really need to make myself wear my perfumes that I don't wear very often. The next one that I don't reach for very often is Blue Turquoise from Armani Privé. And again, this supports the point that I was talking about when I said just because you don't reach for it doesn't mean it's not incredible. This is one of my favorite perfumes in my entire collection, you guys. I'm obsessed with this. I've shared it so many times. I purchased it because my friend Amanda Soignier here on YouTube recommended it to me. Check out her channel if you haven't. And this is a beautiful salty vanilla, slightly woody fragrance. It has some ylang-ylang. It smells like you're at a spa. It smells like you're at the beach. It's very feminine. It's very sensual. There's something about it that's super, super sensual. And I just don't find it an easy to wear everyday perfume. I think in the summertime, yes. And what I actually like this for, you guys, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I actually, oh my gosh, it's so good. I like this for like intimate nights, and particularly in the summer, because it is very skin-like, it is very sensual, it is very feminine, it has that salty, soft, skin-like quality. It's probably the best salty vanilla I've ever smelled in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. And this was a blind buy. The bottle is so beautiful, and I just don't think it's an easy reach because it's so special. It's so amazing. I don't want this perfume to become, I don't want to get sick of it, and I don't want it to be associated with like going to the gym or going to the post office or getting groceries, because I don't live that exciting of a life, you guys. I'm either at home or at work where I can't wear perfume anyway because I'm a nurse, or I'm at the gym. That's pretty much it. I'm at home, at work, at the gym. So I don't want this perfume to lose its specialty because I'm wearing it all the time for mundane activities. I want this to be a special date night perfume, a vacation perfume. So yeah, I want it to hold on to that specialty that I love so much, and I don't want to get sick of it. But this is Blue Turquoise from Armani Prive. Amazing. The next fragrance that is not an easy reach for me, and you guys will not be surprised if you follow my channel, is Baccarat Rouge 540 from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now this is a beautiful niche fragrance, very popular. It's very sweet. It kind of smells like burnt sugar almost. It has this like sweet, kind of almost synthetic-y, like dentist office meets burnt sugar quality. It's just a very like luminous, resinous, beautiful fragrance, and it smells very expensive. And I don't reach for this. I don't reach for this, like, ever. I don't know why. A part of me, I think, thinks it's too special or posh or expensive, and I have this underlying subconscious belief that I have to save my best things for my best days, which is ridiculous. Whenever I've smelt it on other people, I thought, oh my gosh, they smell so good. Like, I want to smell like that. But for some reason, I don't reach for it. Why? Why don't I reach for it? Anyways, I'm going to try to make myself reach for it more often, because there's no sense in having like a $300 bottle of perfume just sit here and collect dust. But yeah, for some reason, I don't gravitate toward this little guy. So let me know if that happens to you guys. Do you find that you save your best clothing items and your best perfumes for your best days, or do you try to wear your special things more often? Another fragrance that I find not an easy reach is XERJOFF LIRA. Now, when I say that, I don't mean like it's not easy to wear. It is very easy to wear, but what I mean is I don't tend to wear it very often. And I think that's because this is a very gourmand fragrance, and I don't always love smelling super, super gourmand. But on those evenings that I do want to smell cozy, cuddly, warm, comforted, delicious, gourmand, then this is a very easy reach for me. But I only wear it for certain nights. So yeah, this is a orange. I think there's bergamot in here, cinnamon, vanilla, caramel. Overall, it is a sweet caramel gourmand fragrance that also has a little bit of lavender in the opening, so it's a very comforting fragrance. And again, it's one of my favorite in my collection. It's beautiful. It's probably the nicest gourmand I've ever owned, but I don't find it to be a super all the time dumb reach perfume. The next one that I also don't find an easy reach is DELINA Exclusive. And actually, you guys, I have been struggling with headaches lately. This whole last week, I've been having a headache almost every single day, and they're finally gone. I don't know if I had a touch of a cold or what was going on. But this perfume gave me a horrible headache, and I almost decluttered it. And I realized when you're having headaches, it's probably not a good time to make choices about perfume, because this has been a long time favorite of mine for years. Well, not years. I've only been doing this for a couple years, Alithia. This has been a favorite of mine since day one. I love this perfume. If you watch my channel, you know that. This is a rose vanilla woody fragrance. Yeah, I'm back to liking it today. So it's still a very strong perfume though. And I have to say my tastes have changed a little bit since I got this. I actually think I almost prefer the original DELINA to this one now, which I never thought I would say, but your tastes change over time. And the original DELINA for me used to be too tart, too screechy. I didn't like it. I thought it was too incensey. It gave me a headache. I did not like the original DELINA. It took me a really long time to like it. And actually, like I say these days, I think I prefer it to this one almost. I don't know why. Not that I don't like this one anymore. This is still one of the most beautiful fragrances I've ever smelled, and I'm not gonna let it go, because I think I would be being harsh if I did that, or rash. I think I would be making a impulse decision, and I don't want to do that because I love this perfume, but I think I wore too much of it a couple times. I think I got a headache from it, and I think that's why I'm kind of feeling differently about it right now. But so this one is not an easy reach even on a good day, because it's a very strong, overpowering fragrance. It's very, very potent. A little goes a long way, you guys. Don't do what I did. I sprayed like 10 sprays and I just about killed myself. It was awful. So yeah, don't spray 10 sprays. You only need a couple sprays of this. 2 or 3 will last you the whole day. You'll get compliments. People will notice you. I think I just did overkill, and also I wore it when I was having headaches, and so I'm feeling a little about it at the moment. So that is DELINA Exclusive. And the next one that I find is not an easy reach is KILIAN Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. And I've already talked to you guys about this before, but the reason that this is not an easy reach for me is because it is Again, it's just one of the most beautiful fragrances, one of my favorite fragrances that I have in my whole collection. It's kind of like blue turquoise in that sense, that when I smell it, I'm like blown away by how good it is and how much I love it. And because of that, I tend to keep it for special occasions. But this one I'm okay with keeping for special occasions because it is very expensive, and it's the kind of perfume that, because it's so unique and pretty, well, it's not unique anymore. People are making lots of kind of copies of this, but oh gosh, it's so good, you guys, so good. It's like powdery marshmallows and roses, and a little bit of that sort of like neroli orange blossom vibe that you had from the original Love Don't Be Shy, but it's not too sweet. Incredible. And because of that, you guys, I do save this for special occasions, and I'm okay with that. Like this one I think is okay for a certain date, a certain night. I wouldn't just throw this on every day of the week. Perhaps I should, but I have a lot of other perfumes that I find are better for every day. So I'm okay with saving this for special nights. But yeah, this one is not an easy reach, but again, it doesn't mean I don't love it because I'm head over heels for this one. So this is KILIAN Love Don't Be Shy Extreme, and that is the last one on my list today. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.